Hello, welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Stella and today we will do a very special Pica Stone channeling about the spirit in your house. And this is my very first ever official Mystic Saturday reading. I have three others in this playlist already, but they were never intended as part of this series, so this is the very first one. You choose one of the piles or one of the stones, or also all three or two. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And for channeling, I will use my black mirror and the stone. And yeah, we will see us at your pile. Bye. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your channeling with about the spirit in your house. And let me touch the stone for a second, and then I will give you the messages I'm getting. I see an old house. It is kind of a former house. For some of you, it is a traditional house. So I'm seeing a Western style former house, quite a big house. And I see the attic of this house, and I see a little girl with longer hair. They might be blonde, and I see also the possibility of a girl having braids. She has a white she has a white gown and a blue t-shirt or something under it, and she's sitting on the floor. It is a wooden floor, and she's painting something. She's drawing a picture, and she's looking out the window, and she's waiting for someone to come back or to arrive, or she's trapped. But I'm getting more that she's waiting. What are you waiting for, little girl? Someone of her family. I'm getting a male energy. She's waiting for her dad or her grandpa. And I'm seeing also that some of this, for some of you, this girl was waiting for like a doctor or a professional. Now in the house, there is her mother too, and I'm still getting that she was somehow forced to be upstairs, and she was kind of held there. I don't know, it might be that this girl in some cases is either sick or has a disability, but I'm seeing that they hide her from the outer world. And for some of you, this girl was never supposed to be born, and that's why they hide her. She gives me like this Rapunzel vibe. She's in her tower and all alone and waiting to be saved. But in this case, the story I'm getting, the end is not that beautiful, because I'm getting a never-ending story. I'm getting that she somehow died there, and that she never really left this place for some of you, and for others of you, there is rest energy of her in this place, and it is part of your ancestral line, so it is part of your bloodline. And some of you saw her when you were a little kid and you played with her. Let me get something else. For some of you, this girl was actually a psychic, and people thought she was crazy or treated her as she was crazy just to shut her up. And for some of you, this girl actually was has had sociopathic or psychopathic tendencies and was really harmful to others, and that's the reason why she was locked up, because she was locked up, and she waited to be freed by this male energy, because her mother told her, or I see a woman, a strict woman with black hair and a dot on her head, and she is with a dark blue dress, like it has this kind of Victorian style dress, this Victorian necklace, like a beautiful woman, but I'm getting a bad vibe of her, and she's making up excuses why she can't come down, and she's telling her like, yeah, there needs to be the doctor that allows it to you, so she's giving responsibility to somebody else. And this girl dies there. She died there. And I'm getting, for some of you, or for most of you, she still was a girl when she died there. She was completely neglected. And how is that connected to you? How is that connected to you? It is kind of a wound in your family line. And it is strongly connected to the topics of neglect and to the topic of death, I'm getting, of the topic of child situations, let's call it like this. And for some of you, your whole life revolves around children. So maybe you are a parent, or you are an aunt or an uncle that's quite involved with children, or you work professionally with children or in your free time, but there is a disconnection to children. And she sees that, and I'm getting that for a lot of you, she really would like to be in contact, but because some of you are still in this house and you're not living there, but you're going there sometimes. So maybe it's from your parents, or from someone you know. If this resonates, you need to go in the attic and you need to set her free. Do it maybe with a pastor or with a psychic, with a medium, but ask her to leave. She needs to be free, for those who feel her around. If it's not her, it is her rest energy, and you need to cleanse the house, because it is influencing you and it is influencing your life. This is what I'm getting with the first group, and I got this girl again in another reading, and I don't know if this was one I posted on YouTube, but she is quite dominant. This is a story that was told now 2 times, but it never happened something to free her. So yeah, she will come back. If she won't be free, she will come back to us. I really hope that this reading helped you in any way. If it did, please leave a like, comment down below, share this video, and we will see us another time. Bye. Hello pile number 2, welcome to your reading. I will channel with this stone. I don't know what this is. I mean, I don't know the name of this stone. If you know the name, please tell me in the comment below. And I will use the stone and the black mirror, and maybe you get something too by watching into this black mirror. Okay, let me see what I'm getting for you. I'm seeing like a flea market or a market with old things, and I'm getting that an old man is selling a box to a child with treasures in it, and this man actually is a ghost. And I mean, he is like really a ghost. He's there, and he gives these children this box, and this box is still either in your house or in the house of a family member. It is somewhere hidden in a dark room where there is a lot of stuff. It might be the garage or somewhere. And you need to get rid of this box. You need to get rid of the box. It might be a beautiful box. And I'm getting for some of you that in this box, there was nothing inside of this box. But he gave it to this child because he somehow attached himself to this child by giving this box. So you have him in your house, and he now, however, must go on. He must move. I'm getting him kind of aggressive. I'm hearing the word aggressive. I think he was aggressive towards children when he still was alive, and he was hurting them. This box is a wooden box, and it has like a little pattern on it from a lighter wood. It is a pretty box. It is not the finest box you will ever see, but it is a beautiful little box. But actually this box is a spiritual object, and either you cleanse it, but good, do a good cleanse, or you get rid of it. Because I'm getting that a lot of you have children and you don't want this box to be in your house. And I'm seeing that some of you have a large, a big house with a lot of green, and you're doing summer parties and that thing. And there are a lot of children from your friends and so on. And he is standing in the middle of all the people and is observing everyone. And I'm getting that this is a male energy. Old man with a little hat, or like, how is it called, beret? No, I don't know. With this French thing, a little bit on the plus size, but just a little bit. Yeah, you need to get rid of him. And I think this box was given either to your mom or to your grandma or to your grandpa or your uncle, but it happened like in this calculation of time, it happened recently when they were still children, and so not even 100 years ago. And the child that got this box got for a second this off vibe about this man, and it ignored this vibe, because like that's strange feeling like this when somebody's giving you something. Either he gifted them the box or he asked like for $1 or $2, just a symbolic number, and then he told him that they need to learn to handle money. That's why he asked for the $2. But actually, in reality, if he asked for money, he did this to protect himself, to seem more professional, and not to seem as someone that wanted to attach himself to somebody, but he was not seen by many people, and those people who saw him never thought that he wasn't here. Yeah, here is everything said. You need to find a box. It is in a dark place, and it is in the middle of a lot of things, but you will find it, and you need to get rid of it. That's the best thing. You need to get rid of it, and then you need to cleanse the house. But this is everything I have for you. I really that this reading resonated and that it could help you. If it did, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, share the video, and we will see us another time. Bye. Hello, welcome pile number 3 to your reading or channeling. I will use this stone and the black mirror for channeling. Actually, this stone I found in Italy in the sand, and it's a simple stone, but it is like it gives me a lot of memories. From what I'm getting, for some reason your pile is different than the other tools, because you are not, the spirits around you are not or the spirits in your house are not in this moment contacting you, or better, the strongest spirits that are contacting me for you is actually Hecate, and I have 1 or 2 readings about her. Check it out, or also from other YouTube readers, or channel herself. That's always the best thing you could do. And she is she's the goddess of witchcraft and the goddess of the witches. She is a Greek goddess and extremely powerful. She is a gatekeeper of time also, and the crossroads, and she is connected to the underworld and to death. And she immediately jumped in and told me she wanted to give you a message. Okay, Hecate, what message are you giving me? Again, the topic cleansing. You need to cleanse yourself, and you can ask her for being cleansed. And actually, I did this one time, and it was like the weirdest experience I ever had. I meditated in my bed, and I was extremely sad. Something happened, and I felt like the weight of the world on my shoulders. So I made like a cleansing meditation, and I'd ask her, please clean me energetically. And it was as if something or somebody took so much out of me. This is unreal. You need to have this experience to understand them. And she did this for me, and she's willing to do this also for you. And you need to channel her, you need to meditate with her, and you need to ask her to clean your energy field. And in your case, it's actually also because of your thoughts and your thought pattern and heartbreak. I'm getting a lot of heartbreak for this group, and she can help you to get rid of it, or to get rid of it. With your group, the thing is this, that you will never have truly a typical 3D life. I have in this group my hermits and my magicians and my high priests and very spiritual people that love to be alone and to be left alone. And it is a group that makes a deep introspection. And I know, I'm feeling that a lot of you don't want to have this life, because you want to have children, you want to have a partner, you want the ordinary life. But this non-ordinary thing is part of your life. So you can have both, but you will still need a lot of time for yourself. She's telling me if you want to work as an independent in some area, she will help you and you are meant to be able to do so, but you need to be patient. Unfortunately, it won't happen overnight, but you will be able to have a strong foundation, to build a strong foundation for yourself, and that's even better. I'm getting also that she's telling me you should try to stop with black-white thinking. Try to see the shades of gray in between. You were raised to be quite anxious as a person. Your parents, I'm getting that you were often told if you don't do this, then your grandma will be quite sad, and you were raised with fear of disappointing other people, and it was made to make you obey, to be more simple as child. But it, for some of you, it broke a little bit your child spirit, and you need to take this back. You need to be again a child. You need to give yourself the opportunity to take back this part of your life, because for some of you, I'm getting, you were never really able to be a child and to have this experience. Some of you were marginalized because you were different than other children in some ways, and this too is making a lot of pressure on children. And I'm getting, you were not able to be a child and to live as a child. So your thinking is rooted in fear, and this fear is something that can ruin you a lot. It can ruin your day, and it can ruin big opportunities for you, because the spiritual world is preparing a lot of opportunities for you, and I'm getting that you don't see them, or you see them and you don't see them as your opportunities. You don't see you don't think that those are for you, but you actually, she's telling me to show you the stone. You should see them, and you should apply for special jobs. You should apply for special things, and just hope that it will work out, because you are way too anxious and too organized and too controlled to throw yourself into life. And this, however, is something you must do. Only if you do this, you will get where you want to be. And you are extremely resilient, but you need to be happy. You need to find this childlike joy, and you can only find it if you clean yourself and your energy, and if you work on freeing yourself from this pain, because you're an adult now, and as horrible the world is, but it is your right and your duty also to bring yourself some joy. What else I'm getting? Oh, she's telling me for some of you, you had a grandma that died some 2 or 3 years ago, something, or recently, and she loves you a lot. She sees the problems with the education you got. She sees your situation, and she says that she's so proud of you, because living like this and still being such a devoted worker, such a devoted person is incredible. So give yourself joy. Watch a movie, dance, go out with friends. If you don't have friends, then actively search for friends, because there's such a big support you can get when you know the right people, and find people where you immediately feel a good vibe. Dare to live for yourself. That's the most important thing that I wanted to tell you. And Hecate is telling me to try to become more spiritual in your activities if you're not, And if you are, then go on and ask her for guidance, because she's here to help you and to support you. And for some of you, you are witches, but you know already. So yeah, I really hope that this reading helped you in any way. If it did, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, share the video, and we will see us another time. Bye.